Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the 49ers will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Niners. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
This is some bullshit here, boy. God damn it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They want to throw it. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be the biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Wants to throw. It's Fisher. Fires to the tight end. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The 49ers in the hurry-up. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Powers through the defender. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. If he's able to go get the first, he's got a fresh set of downs.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. Ripping through the defense. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a well-executed 8-play,
why is my receiver out there on defense? This is
and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me.
He lofts one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but When you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll run it. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that was a nice second down run. It's setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play. I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward. Play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your guys.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough.
Now, we can't play defense we played last year. The team don't play that way.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northwestern. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working that left side now.
What are y'all doing? You right there. Pick it off.
Throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The 49ers racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Fisher. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A lot of urgency for this offense. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's looking to throw.
Big dog. Oh, come on, big guy.
Went up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Poole. And sure, tackle.
Come on, guys.
From getting to the first down marker.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because first and second down was ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Field goal is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out from the 33, and it's first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks. And you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Buckeyes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Fisher. Looking left. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll try the run. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. And the 49ers are rolling down the field. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. No huddle here for the offense. He's back to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. DB's right up on the receivers. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown.
We can't stop nobody.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations. No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And it's caught inside the 25. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Oh, bitch. Treat me like Gil, man. Yeah, my number blocked. This little fucking hoe.
Here in the second, we'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
I thought you had to work today.
I do. I gotta go to work. Go from Thursday to work.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I told
First down to start the drive after the break.
I gotta go bring this car to the shop.
Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move to his left. And he got smacked just as he
What's wrong with your car?
pass. It's incomplete.
If I'm the offensive coordinator right here,
You got an accident again, man.
I'm trying to find some easy gimmicks. I'm trying to find a way to make this offense easier right now because everything seems hard. Like last week too, man. Just the completion percentage is not great. This offense is just not moving like it should, and they got to find some ways to make this thing easy.
He makes the connection.
A nice job by the QB there, timing
No
out
shit.
that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they make the tackle, but
I ain't got no defense, man. I can't stop nobody.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
He's knocked down
Getting
in
what?
the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
You got a what?
I got him right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football now. I can
Oh,
get back
okay.
in shotgun. Let's forget the
Hey, let me do it. Hey, do it, man. When you go through your roster, go through and look at your players, and at the bottom on the left side, it's gonna say normal, elite, or something else. I put all them motherfuckers as starters and raised my numbers up, but they still ain't playing no damn defense because they develop real fast.
In college? Or?
Yeah, in college.
Oh, wow.
You bring up the thing and it'll say, like, you go to your roster and then you bring them up each one, and then go to view stats or whatever on the player, and at the bottom left it'll show if he's normal, elite, or whatever. And that the elite ones, they develop really quick.
What else is happening in college football this weekend? Ohio is
No,
currently ahead.
your elite player may only be a 50, so he may not start. But if he start, he develop real quick. It's almost like hidden talent. That's what those green things are. They elite players, but they got to play right off the back. If not, I guess you ruin their confidence, and so they don't develop fast after that.
Okay, cool.
He'll keep it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The 49ers moving quickly to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it's gonna be broke when you get home.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Just beautiful.
These guys don't stop nobody.
Quarterback, when you make that throw, it keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm.
Oh, he missed them. Stop trying to hit stick. Hit stick in college is overrated. It's hard to hit stick.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but nothing's
That 49 cheating. Now you got fucking rabbit foot.
game. I like the slide ball to get down and don't take a big hit.
After the filthy move, he's got room. They've
I
got
can't stop nobody.
Big play to the 29.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
Gets away.
Oh man, we can't even tackle. This guy gotta have a tackle. God damn it, he's a quarterback.
A really nice run
Oh,
and gain,
my God.
and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
This is some bullshit.
He'll do it himself.
He just ran a touchdown.
Touchdown,
Can't stop him.
Charlotte. And
Why
they
this thing
add
going
6
so
more
fast,
for
man?
that trip to the house.
That's
Why-
the defense would like
why is
to
this thing
have.
going so fast?
I wish the quarterback pitched that football, but instead,
They're
he
playing
took the
fast
wrong
as
guy
fuck.
away and
God
made
damn
an
it.
easy decision for the QB.
I can't stop this dude, man. He's just running his ass off. I had to put him on the bench. I got to hurt him. And then, why are you in the game? It's my wide receiver keep coming in on defense. Why is he in on defense? Unless I got 2 number 88s. No wide receiver there. Okay, number. Let me see if I got another number 88. Because something ain't right here. Nope.
Oh, man. So you got to work today?
No. I ain't going there. I took off.
Oh, your ass going to be home all day, huh?
So I'm trying to figure out Where this guy playing at? Where he coming
I don't know
from?
when we're gonna get our Super Bowl and that shit.
Well, he ain't never forward. I don't know why he does that, man.
He ain't never forwarded. He ain't never answered. He ain't never answered whether he available. He not available. I don't like that shit. You ain't gotta fucking ignore nobody.
He didn't make the Super Bowl, so just forward the shit. He can watch it anytime.
Exactly. But I'm saying his ass, he don't even answer you. He don't say nothing. Stupid fucker. Bitch could say if he available or he not available or something, or when he available, his availability.
But I'm saying he don't need to say nothing. He didn't make it.
You know, me and you can play late at night, shit. But
Right, I'm saying he can go watch it later. That's my whole point. He can go watch it later. He don't have to watch it. He ain't playing. And a human against a human.
Right.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal.
Actually, I mean, I can see if he forwarded to the Pro Bowl, and he forwarded to the Pro Bowl.
And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
He ain't been on the game, though. Last time we been on the
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes. And
they ain't playing no baseball now, no.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
Yeah, I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Hand off from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Oh, they really couldn't use that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Niners.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense getting set for first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the 49ers want to move quickly. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air, it's Fisher. Using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's right on target. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He wants to pass it on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping. You might...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, the defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like, he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. Receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends, they got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
Now 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to pass, it's Fisher. He's got him in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
Touchdown 49ers! And they take it in for 6 more points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over Georgia State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire 1st half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do it.
He's going to throw deep right side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives him a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Snags it over the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but build some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now at the same page.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Fisher. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Might be looking to run. Still running at the 40. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Trying to find his man on first down. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The 49ers will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
How's that guy getting so? Getting able to run like that? Yeah.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Off the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
One of the
Yeah, Hobson.
Hi, this is Tisha with the Health Enrollment Center. Are you looking?
defenses are so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out they're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Fisher. Got his man downfield. There he goes down the right side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the pummeling has started.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game out. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows.
All right, take a break.
Great job by the DB making it.